Time is running out for Texans who want to participate in the November election. To make sure they are registered to vote, Fox 4's Alex Boyer has the details and the deadlines you need to know and meet. Alex.
Hey, Steve, you know, the key message that's being pushed out today is that there still is time to register to vote. But you have to keep in mind, in the state of Texas, you can't complete your registration online, so act now. With the race for the White House fast approaching the finish line, both presidential candidates are vying for every last vote.
With your vote this November, it's going to be the most important election ever in the history of our country.
The power is with the people, and you are going to make all the difference in the outcome of this race.
Some 244 million Americans are eligible to vote this year, but not everyone is signed up. Tuesday is National Voter Registration Day.
The candidates are within a couple of points of each other everywhere.
SMU political science professor Dr. Matthew Wilson says Texas makes it a little more challenging than other states to register to vote.
You can find a voter registration form online through the Secretary of State's office, but you can't complete and submit it online. You have to print it out, physically fill it out, and then mail it in for voter registration.
You can also check with your county's election administrator about registering in person. To be eligible to vote, you must be a United States citizen, a resident of the county where you register, and at least 18 years old on Election Day. The U.S. Election Assistance Commission has a reminder for folks already registered.
And one of the things that's really critical is making sure that your registration is current and at your current address.
Important dates to remember this election season include October 7th, the last day to register to vote. October 21st is when early voting begins. October 25th is the last day to apply for ballot by mail. November 1st, early voting ends, and November 5th is Election Day. Matthew Wilson says this contentious presidential race could motivate many first-time voters to get registered.
Kamala Harris wants to bring in a lot of younger minority voters into the electorate, young African-American and Hispanic voters, particularly young African-American and Hispanic women. And the Trump campaign has always relied, going all the way back to 2016, on kind of disaffected blue-collar white voters who don't have a lot of trust in the political system, maybe typically don't vote, but who Trump is trying to draw off the sidelines to come in and support him.
So with that in mind, Matthew Wilson tells me that one of the big storylines that'll come out of this presidential election is who was ultimately more successful in mobilizing those typically non-voting constituencies. Now, if you want information on how to register to vote, we have all of that on our website, fox4news.com. It's right there on our homepage.